All right, everything over there is online. What we're looking at this morning looks like IMPP is the best opportunity this morning as far as momentum. Small caps go. Good morning, Mark Trimble. Good morning, Jake. Let's take a quick look at Home Depot. Okay, a little bit of a dead cat bounce. Wouldn't panic too much about that, Chris. Until maybe it gets up halfway up this candle. I don't believe it's going to do that, but if it is, then it's time to cut it. However, yeah, probably. Yeah, it's possible. However, if Home Depot does end up breaking the low again, then you can get back in or double down wherever you're at with it. That would be a buy-in. So checking back on that. And what was the other one? I think you said SAW or something. SAH. Of them. Yeah, keep that going. Do I have that? I think I have that somewhere. I don't know where I have that, but I think I have that somewhere. And then what was the other one? I think you had 3. Macy's short, was it? Yeah, I think it was Macy's short. I'm hopeful on that. But it looks like it just continually gets support down here, but earnings are the catalyst that could change that. So today might be another red candle of the same, or it could be doji, and then tomorrow continues. But I would add to your position if it breaks yesterday's low. Okay. That's one you can get a little aggressive with. You guys, so in the future, do me a favor, Cameron, everybody who's in here, let me get you your co-host abilities, Cameron. Everybody's who's in here and who's, longtime members. In the morning, if anybody's saying they're having trouble getting in, I got an idea for you. Send them I think you can right click the Zoom link channel, copy paste it, send them that. If they're having troubles with that, tell them, log out, log back in. If they're still having troubles, then send them the link to the Zoom. But I'll tell you what, the reason why I'm telling you that is because I know you don't want to be doing that every morning. Just like I don't want to be doing that every morning. So, your goodwill will have its limits. You'll see. What if they're not paid members? No, they'll be, you can check on that. They'll be green, or, you'll see. They'll probably be talking in the member chat. I can't see it. I can't get in. If they're in the member chat, they're members. They're paid something. They're not a free member. Okay. Good question. Yeah, if they're not paid members, I appreciate you asking that as a question instead of saying, but fuck no if they're not members. Because, yeah. But that is the case. Yeah, fuck no if they're not members. And that might be the case. Some of them might be, you know what, Dondrell, if you do see that somewhere, like in the public chat, and you want to help out, ask them if they've started a free trial yet. And if not, go to start a free trial, send them that. I mean, I can't do it all every morning. And we do have our moderators, but they can't do it all either. So if anybody spots something, just be helpful. Start there, and eventually, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't understand why nobody can see the Zoom link. Always so strange and ethereal, mysterious. Why they can't see the Zoom link. All right, everybody out there on, and did I start sharing on the, yes, I'm streaming. Okay, everybody out there on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter Periscope, good morning, say hello, and we'll see your message here. Good morning to you. Dude, that was 20 hours. I literally drove in an hour ago. I left, remember that? I left, I closed the laptop, packed up, walked into the car, started driving. I just got home an hour ago. It's been a straight drive. The wife and I have taken naps and like we keep switching and stuff. Man, I'll tell you what, that car is a workhorse. Old Honda Odyssey, a beater. It gets the job done. Kind of like Warren Buffett in that way. I'm not gonna like blow all my compounding capital on a Lambo. So anyway, this morning I've got REVB on watch, which looks like it's flattened out. Maybe you got a buyout offer for $2. I don't know. It's really flattened out. It's totally flat at 2. But IMPP is having some energy. TJX, we're going to look for like a 5-minute or maybe 10-minute breakdown or up, or a continuation on earnings. Not really continuation, so earnings reaction. Earnings reaction play. Tomorrow would be continuation. RVB. RVB is going, REVB, you mean, is going private for $20 a share. Why is it that $2 a share then? I don't know. I guess with the warrants or something, the way it's worked out, it's $2. It's going to peg at $2. So MULN is another one we're watching. And then Cameron, does your mic work? Say hello. Let's just check it.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. All right, I'm going to turn you up a little bit more. Good test. So Cameron's here, and he's going to, by audio, let us know of any halts when they happen. Eventually, I'll get that set up here so that I can just see that shit streaming in. Now, let's just get through the week like this. All right, I'm going to refresh Market Chameleon, see if there's one or two tickers I may have missed. And anybody else, if you know one, let me know. I'm watching TJX. What was some other earnings reactions, Chris? Anything big? I see COD, KOD, is down 76% to $11. I guess it did that from 40. What's going on there? 50. Jesus. That moves over. OSTK, let's see. Yeah, there's a decent pop there. What's up on OSTK? Is that earnings? What am I walking into here? Anything else that dropped out? VRT. Oh no, that looks like a buyout or something. What's going on there on VRT? Divesting. What's up with that news? Challenged by the chain pressure. Interesting. Okay. That doesn't look like that's going to continue. We want high volume. Almost 1 million shares on VRT. So not bad. Average volume. Yeah. Blockchain, ER, earnings release, and big investment in securitized tokens. Blockchain. That's OSTK? Okay. All right. I'm going to boot up the, I'll wait 5 minutes to boot up the TikTok. So how many of you are interested? Hello, everybody. How many of you are interested in the Swing to 100 challenge? I'm going to work for a week or two on laying out like a sheet, a PDF, or some kind of guideline on how you can, how to approach that. Like ideally, you want to set up a separate account. so you can know how much, so you can be up and down, exactly how much you should be up and down. Doesn't really make sense to mix it with your um, other trades because it's intended to compound upon each other. So Dondrell's into it. That's good. So Dondrell, you got to like set up a separate portfolio or something somewhere so you can see the compounding growth. I might even call it swing 100. Just set the bar nice and low. We call it learn to swing trade and double your account in a year. But it's quite possible that we hit 250, 300, 400%. So, but set it low. I might call it swing 100. And I guess anybody can jump in at any time on it, but the idea is that in 1 year's time, no matter where you start from, you'd at least double your portfolio via swing trading. And that would be compounding. So, 1% per day. By the way, how many of you in here, this isn't the 1% rule, it's 1% compounding per day goal. I don't know what we're going to call that. The 1% goal. Something else, you know what I'm talking about though. But how many of you are doing the 1% goal? Because there's some rules that go with that as well. Is anybody doing the 1% goal? That's every day you're shooting to make 1%. That's your goal. And then if you hit it or over, however you slide across that finish line, you're done for the day. And then you compound again tomorrow. Okay, Chris has been doing that, and Jake's been doing that. I don't know what happened, Chris, but I think that maybe you haven't been doing it. I mean, like after you hit 1%, have you been stopping? Like for instance, you hit 3.2R or something yesterday. Was that the last trade that just slid across the 1% finish line and it landed at 3.2? Or have you been kind of falling off the bandwagon? So, because my point is that, and Jake, how long have you been doing that? And have you been strict? Nice going, Chris. Yeah. How long you been doing that, Jake? And have you been strict in that whatever account that you're doing it in? It kind of has to be coupled with measured risk as well, 1%. Hey, T-Mac is here. Did he get in? Mac, did you get in? Yes, Mac is in. All right. That really was not hard once I gave you the permissions. Thank God. So, Mac, how did you get in to this Zoom? Because other people are like, I can't see the link and I don't know what to do. Seem to have made it work. Welcome, Mac. Morning, man. I didn't hear back from you, Jake. Maybe you're writing a thesis. Well, 3 days ago, I found out the band one time, and then 2.5 weeks ago, I was taking this one trade, and I I don't need the thesis, man. Just answer the question. I have been doing it pretty strict since November. Okay, cool. So my question to you is, how has it been working out? You should be seeing, I mean, if you're able to hit it every day, that's amazing. That's great. But it usually works out that way because the days in which you don't get made up for by the days in which you hit 2 or 3 or 4 or more, right? So you should be seeing something like around 22% growth per month. So since November, you should be up double. Does that sound right? No, that couldn't be right. Yeah, I think it's double. 20% on your account in the last month. That is correct. Yeah. But since November, does it seem like it doubled? Every like 3.5 months on the 1% goal, your account doubles. I got just a 1 sec. I'm helping Oz get in. Ozland man. Get him in. Did we ever get through to Anonanaut? Can somebody reach out to Anonanaut? The longer we wait, the more they realize that we're not over here or whatever. 97%. Look at that. Jake says he's up 97%, and I predicted it should be 100.5%. So in other words, you guys, Jake is doing absolutely perfect with the 1% goal per day trajectory. And Jake, can you tell the others in an explanation here, have there been days where you didn't hit that goal? Have there been days where you lost money? And have there been days where you surpassed that goal? All of the above? Oh, on Thursday night, let me go live on TikTok here. Just fucking get that going. OSTK starting to break a new high right now in pre-market, but might be a good idea to wait for the market to open in about 12 minutes. Welcome in, Oz. There are 3 of you. Are those all yours? Hey, good morning. Yeah, IMPP. We're watching it. We're watching it close. I am PP and you are poo poo. Definitely all of the above. There has been days where I lost 3 to 5 R, but there's also been days where I'd make 10 to 15 R. Okay, guys, so I really want to show how amazing statistically this is. If you have a goal every day that you stick to and a plan that you stick to, that when you just draw that distribution curve, in general, in the long run, you hit it. And Jake is a great example of that. He should be at 100.5%, and he probably is exactly where he should be. He's at 97% gains in 3.5 months. He saw 28% last month, but he had lots of variance. But yet, so long as he is aiming for that one goal, then the variance just becomes noise around the goal, and the goal gets hit. And so, for those of you still interested in the 1% goal, the 1% compounding goal per day, there you go. Jake's a really good example of how that works out. So this goal with swing trading will be a similar thing. Be looking between 100 and 400%, probably around 200% per year on the swing trade account. But if you do that 3 years in a row, you have to realize that you're compounding at insane levels. If you did that 4 years in a row, wow, right? So you can get a little bit of everything going here and learn how to swing trade a little bit better underneath this challenge. All right, let's see if Oz got in. Join our live stream in links. There we go. Good morning, Manuel. All right. We don't talk about Manuel. PayPal rebound, really? I think I did cut that recently. No. No, I'm still short PayPal. Oh, I got 260% gains off of PayPal so far and still running. Yeah, there you go. Chris is like, fuck that guy. I'm going to talk about him if I want to. No, don't do that. It's going to bite you in the ass. It's going to swim up and bite you in the ass. Why don't you take a good look at those proportions? I'm afraid he's going to ignore this problem until it swims up and bites him in the ass. Oh, God. What's on the watch list for today? We are looking at IMPP, OSTK, which seems to be running. Good morning, Nikabalatong. I'm not sure. NC Boltong. Evan Evans is the best to listen to every morning. I want to get in the Discord, but I don't know how. Here, I'll send you a link. Ready? Comes, copy, and paste. And I'll give it to you guys over on TikTok as well. Boom. No stream yesterday. That is correct, Cody. Yeah, there was no stream yesterday. I was remote on vacation. And it was just too much to ask of the internet in the hotel room I was at to try to get that much streaming going on. So yeah. Yeah, good question. There you go. There's the link, and the link is in my bio. Thank you, Robin. All right. Well, we've got 6 minutes and 30 seconds to the open. We'll be looking for an opening range break down or up on TJX. Same with OSTK, both earnings reactions. So let's let that play out for 5 minutes or 10 minutes if we can let it settle in. And then take whatever direction we have on that. And then IMPP and MULN, MULN. We're going to see what's going on with that. So I'm going to put these on my high-speed setup here. Gold, by the way, spiked a little bit this morning along with rates. There'll be a little bit of pressure on growth this morning, perhaps. A good 80% chance that there's going to be some pressure on the Qs and growth today, at least in the morning session. We'll see where that goes. Right, I got IMPP up. There's not a lot of momentum, not a lot of movement on it right now. TJX, same, and OSTK. OSTK looks like a very nice trend up. Keeps stair-stepping up. You can get any one of these green over reds on the 2-minute chart in either pre-market on OSTK, or once the market opens, let's just give it a couple minutes to put in a 5-minute range and see where it goes from there. Dude, I was just pulling up NVIDIA. I have a short going on in NVIDIA, and I think it's going to play out. We'll see how it goes. There's a green over red on OSTK. That's an entrance around 47 something. Stop at 46.5 for you day traders. OSTK, green over red, entry on OSTK pre-market. Or let's see what happens in once the market opens in 4 minutes. Got 5 puts. Okay, good. Yep, it's so annoying. I'm stuck with this bag for a while. On which one? Oh, Sylvia says talking about something that Sylvia's talking about. Let's see, where's Sylvia? She's talking about. Maybe Sylvia's like banned or something. I can't see what Sylvia said. EH is the name of the stock. EH, yeah. Thanks, Ria, for sharing the video. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. If you'd like to come check out my trading community, just click the link in my bio, and you can come right in and experience it for free. Got a couple of people messaging me this morning. Let's see. Okay, we've got 2 minutes and 55 seconds to the open. For a week, FEB, for a week. EH, and you're bag holding it. Don't bag hold anything. If it's going down, that's the way it's going. And the sooner you can start resuscitating your money and compounding it in growth, the better, because it's only going to get worse. Okay, there goes OSTK. We've got 2 minutes to the open. I do live trading in there reliably with if you remember in there, and but sometimes I'm streaming in here as well, and I don't always fully stream in here. Take the loss and run. Absolutely. Yeah, that sucker's nothing reliable there. It's likely to get worse. And anyway, you shouldn't be in things that are going down, even if you're waiting, because it's just a bad waste of time, money value. You need to put your money to work, making money right away, and stop losing money. You're not supposed to do that with your money. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever put your money into the stock market unless you have a plan on how it's going to make money. Like, don't even start unless you've got that plan in place, because otherwise you can go sell lemonade or go mow some lawns, and I'm sure you can do better. Yeah, don't waste your capital. Save your capital, preserve your capital, make money when you have a plan and you know what you're doing, right? And get out of anything that's down, and especially if it's going down. All right, 53 seconds until the market opens. It's not a fucking casino. Yeah, let's get that clear. Because this casino will wipe you out faster than a real casino. Treat it like a casino. Okay, here we go. 24 seconds to the open. Cameron, make sure you get on top of anything you need to get on top of here. As soon as we see anything interesting, let me know. I don't want to miss anything on that end. Indo is moving up pre-market, says Rebecca. Rebecca brings us. All right, let's just hope that Rebecca, this is your lucky day. All right, we're pulling it up, and yeah, Indo is moving. I do this morning. All right, here we go. Indo. Yeah, you could get Indo. You could get an Indo with a stop at 8. There we go. 8, 30 cents, 40 cents for stop. And there goes OSTK for the upside breakout of 47.80. Stop at 46.50. So that's about $1.25 of risk on OSTK if you want to get in for the breakout. But if you want to wait for 5 minutes of opening range, I don't blame you. Maybe 2 minutes, since it's a momentum stock. Over on TJX, we're going to wait for 5 minutes to get the full sentiment going on that one. OSTK, yeah, and that's what we need to do on that one as well, because that's an ER release. As a long-term or swing, REVB is I think it's being bought out or something. Somebody told me this morning. No, Indo's failing. No, exit Indo. That's not happening. IMPP starting to come up. That would be green over red. Early entry, higher risk, higher reward. Otherwise, wait for 115 break on IMPP with a stop at 98 cents. So 17 cents of risk. Yes, we've been in a bear market for a month and a half, for 2 months, a month and a half. That's pretty funny, when people ask that. And in a bear market, you shouldn't really even be day trading or trading too much unless you really know what you're doing, what you're getting into. But trades typically fail during bear markets, even bearish ones. One of the best things you can do is be in defensives and gold. And since we're reflating the economy, you can be in inflation. So banks, industrials, materials, commodities. Yesterday, you bought OCGN at 5 cents. What? Okay, 5. I don't know what you're talking about. And it's currently at 8 cents. Oh, the OCGN. Yeah, I'm not sure what you meant there. Capital C probably would help that. 5C. All right, so the Qs are moving down as I predicted. There seem to be having some pressure on them from rates and inflation. And today they're reflecting that a little bit. Buys holding steady, and so is the Dow. Gold also holding steady. Most everything holding steady. We're getting some appreciation in real estate, XLRE. Biotech index is crapping out. Staples are going up, XLP and XLU. So that might be the bottom of the range on staples and value, and the start of a 1 week or 2 week rotation upward in staples and value, which could also mean a rotation out for a week or two of growth. That could be a signal. Staples and staples and value going up could signal growth going down. Yeah, let me pull up HD. I want to watch that with you. How about Lowe's? It wasn't a big enough beat. Lowe's didn't move. All right, I have HD up and it's not doing much. It looks like it's maybe going down. Okay, we're coming up in 45 seconds to the 5-minute range. And this is finally where we could take trades on TJX or OSTK, breakout trades. Okay, so keep an eye on it, whichever way it breaks in this first 5-minute candle. That's the direction in which you can take. Might not happen in the next minute. It could end up being inside for a little few more minutes here. But whichever way it breaks, it's better than a coin flip that it's going to continue in that direction. Pretty good trade. Glad to be back this morning in front of my cockpit. And you guys over on TikTok, if you want to come check out my trading community, just click the link in my bio and you'll be able to experience it for free. Got a message from somebody else here. No, it didn't break down yet. No, TJX did not break down yet. Low popped, but it's heading down. Okay. Yeah, HD Home Depot seems to be moving down. Indo not following through. IMPP not following through. TJX getting close to entry. Entry will be at 60.50 on TJX, 60.50 for $1.25 of risk. If it breaks down, 60.50. Gotcha, Chris. And OSTK, if you want to write these down, we're looking for a break out at 48.90 with a stop at 45.90-ish. So $3 of risk on OSTK. That breakout might be happening right now. It's coming there. Boom. There it is. OSTK break out for $3 of risk. OSTK. 5-minute range breakout. TJX break down. Entry on TJX for what did I say? $1.25 of risk. I'm getting alerts on the Qs. They may be testing an important pivot here. Looks like OCGN is coming back up, Camille. OCGN is retracing. That's why you always wait the 5 minutes. Next, you're going to wait 30 minutes and see if it holds. Portland. All right. Welcome. Still holding. Good, Camille. All right. OSTK is running. That looks good. TJX came up off of that little breakdown there. But OSTK running, and you want to take profits underneath every dollar level on these day trades. IMPP now breaking out for 15 cents of risk. No, 10 cents of risk. Stop at 105. 10 cents of risk. Yeah, I'm not going to be talking about cryptos. Is Ange a good for long term? Is the question from. There's no way to tell. That's been around for like a month, and I assume you're a big shot investor with millions of dollars. That is why you're going to take a little bit of money and putting in an Ange, something that's a total gamble, instead of something like Apple, which you know is going to be growing your money, and it's been around for 40 years. Is that correct? All right, Home Depot bouncing off the bottom right now. Fluent in sarcasm. He said yes. All right, good. Well, then hire a financial advisor, will you? Jesus. Yeah. Stop gambling. Are you a professional gambler? Like, what the fuck, right? Stop gambling. Put your money, your savings, somewhere where it's going to grow, and stop fucking around. Opinion on Neo, same thing. Stop fucking around. SoFi, same thing. Stop fucking around. Yeah, you can ask me my opinion on any fucking thing. Go ahead. How about Square? All right. Let's take a look at Square. At least that's a solid fucking company. All right. So it went stage 3. Stage 3 clinger down there. Let me see if I can draw this out for you. Stage 2, that's where you want to be in. Right here, this is where you make money. Stage 3, time to get out. Don't be a fool. Sorry, stage 4 over here. Stage 4, what an idiot. Don't be in it. Next will be stage 1 again. And then a year or something like that, after stage 1 is complete, you're going to get in when it goes stage 2. I'm good? All right. All right. Got an alert here. Yep, Q's still hitting pivotal points. Top 5 long-term picks: Apple, Microsoft, Google, maybe some Tesla, Amazon. There you go. And give them to your kids when you die. What do I think about NEO long-term? Well, that hasn't happened yet. So I'd be completely speculating. And I really don't think we need to do that on a stock that's just going down. It looks like it's going to be out of business soon. So let's let it. Let's let it do what Palantir and Peloton and everybody else is doing. Is there something wrong with Apple? Some reason why we have to put money on NEO? Oh, hello, Mom. Mom's been watching this stream. Oh, shit. I got to wash out my mouth with soap. Good word, resuscitating. Yes. Nice. She spelled it correctly. Brandon says, hey, Mom. You're having issues with the Discord, but created the trial. Okay, Bolt Dong. What are the issues? Try logging out and logging back in. That seems to solve any of the issues. And let's see what happens. Yes, I do IPOs. Yes, very much so. No. IPOs are definitely not a red flag. No, we trade IPOs. We love IPOs. IPOs, there's like 6 patterns I trade on IPOs. Yeah, we're all over IPOs. And we're all over ISPO the other day. Remember last year there was just a couple of those: GME, DWAC, a handful, 3, 4, 5 trades that went, supernova. And ISPO was our first one this year. So yep, I hope to see more. We'll see. We'll have to see. Oh, Porsche's going to IPO. Interesting. I guess they're going to convert to EV and go IPO. That'll be interesting. Micron, Facebook. Facebook, we're going to have to see where it settles. I really like Mark Zuckerberg. He knows what he's doing. He probably does have his hand on the pulse of how things are changing. But it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for Facebook to turn around. Oh, just going to have to go through a transitionary period. Be a train wreck for a year or two. The other one you asked about was Micron, MU. So, I don't think you should be any growth stocks or any semiconductors right now. You should be in value. You should be in defensives. You should be in gold until this market turns around. It's a bear market. Don't be investing in anything growth right now. Steel's topping out. So it's kind of over on steel until that changes. Oil continues to be bullish as we reflate the economy. Then that is in the world economy. That is going to be going up to probably $1.20 a barrel. So another 20% from here. We're watching Indo. Where's Indo? Indo, yeah, but Indo failed out. OSTK is continuing, has not hit your stop yet. So OSTK, you're still in it. Home Depot is kind of grinding down. The Q's not able to put in much bullishness and kind of grinding down on very wide action. What's my thoughts on Netflix? I just think Netflix made the wrong move, and now they're a movie studio. And movie studios don't do well. That's a very risky business. It's like a 20 everything you spend money on, it's like a 20-to-1 long shot. So you're basically now betting on a company that bets on things, on long shots, you know. So I don't like that model anymore. So on that basis, I'm out. Not in Netflix anymore. We got it at 13, Mom and I, a long time ago, and it's topped out and it can't penetrate China. So it's growth is over. Growth stage is over. It's going to have to start offering a dividend. It's going to have to start doing share buybacks. Everything's going to switch over to Netflix is going to become like Spectrum. It's not going to be able to attract investors anymore. I think it's dead. You own Server, IDNS. Yeah, server doesn't look good right now in the IDNS. I don't know why that didn't come up. You guys over on TikTok, if you want me to take a look at a ticker, you have to gift me something. Whatever the fuck it is, I don't care. And if you don't like that, then leave. Too bad. But if you want me to look at something, gift me something. And I'll give you, in return, the value of taking a look at what you want me to look at. PSA, triple topped on the daily. That's right. I don't care. Whatever it is. It can be something that costs a tenth of a penny. It doesn't matter. It's not about the money. It's about making sure that people who are interested and care the most get to the front of the line. Yeah, I'm not going to bet against Public Storage. And look at that run. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not going to do that. I don't know about that. I mean, that's value stock, man. That's an essential need. Like, people are going to go fucking live in those. I would not be betting against Public Storage. You know what I mean? You're thinking about the Public Storage wrong. That's protective. That's defensive. It's like drugs, alcohol, guns, cigarettes, public storage. That's like they all go together. Funniest thing I've ever heard you say to someone is a person asked, "What's the best investment ever?" And you said, "Get a job." I did. Oh, that's hilarious. What a mood I could be in sometimes, huh? Oh, thanks, man. Did you get in? Send me a message, Boltang. Send me a private message on Discord. Oh, let's see here. Oh, yeah. I need to help somebody with REVB is up 33%. What are you talking about? Rebecca, I'm watching REVB. Jen. I don't know. It's not even over VWAP yet. Get a job. That's hilarious. Let's see. What's wrong with this person here? They're definitely not in. But yeah, I think it would be really cool to also screen people. So like, you can't even be a member unless we approve of you. I don't know, like a hazing period, like 1 week or a month, something like that. Like we should just beat up on trialers and whoever breaks, hasta la vista. All right, let's see what else is happening here on the market. Okay, the Qs are starting to break down, and so the Qs are breaking down now, and so is the market in general. Value is holding up, and industrials a little bit, but the Qs in growth definitely dropping, and gold rising, and that is how this works, folks. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, it takes time, you know. Quanji, remember Quanji? It just broke pre-market high, okay. Which I'm not sure if it was a lot or not. Whew. Yeah, that's just a dead cat bouncing. I think we'll stay away from that, John. Let me explain something to you, guys. Retracements don't work as well. For the following reason, like let's go to, does anybody know something that's just been soaring and it broke out even to another new high today? Give me one of those and I'll show you why. Maybe there's something. It's got to be one thing. CPTN, ISPO. Okay, maybe. No. I mean something that's a little bit more, it's been running. Space, no. I'm talking about new all-time highs. Potentially either being hit today or in the last few days, so I can kind of show this for you on the chart. Nothing, huh, Cameron? Interesting. And rates just got over 2%. They're at 2.01 now. 2.001. Okay, that's a good example. ATKR. All right, so if price is down here, everybody in recent times who hasn't had a chance to see that price, so all these people, have been to some degree in pain because they bought up there and now the price is down where it is now. Many of them want to get out. They want to sell, and they'll do it at break even, right? That's typically what these people want to do. That is called overhead supply. This area over here, overhead supply. And it's going to make it very difficult for price to get through. So that's why we try to trade only blue sky breakouts, which means there's nothing above that point. There's no one wishing to get out. Okay. So that is also the problem with trying to get dead cat bounces. What was that one you wanted me to check out? We were just looking at ISP. Was it ISPO or maybe, I don't know, it was something, one of those. No, it wasn't ISPO. It's the one that bounced. ATKR? No. No, Quanji. That's it. Kwanji, all right? See, why would you take a trade here hoping it would go up when it has all this overhead resistance? We don't take those trades. Those are called retracement trades, and we don't take them for that reason. And for that reason, I'm out. What about Philip Morris, Chris? I sold that on yesterday on that big red candle right there. No, something just hit high and retraced. Yeah, I got you. But see, so just to teach you a little bit of something here. Let's see, Chris, and others who like to do swing trade breakouts. You'd often put the breakout here, right? You guys who like to do swing trade breakouts, because that was the high to beat. Next level is some of you would recognize the cup and handle going on. In such a case, there's the handle. In such a case, then you take the break of the high of the handle. Okay, so there's two different entry points, right? But really, all you need is to figure out at what point is there not that much overhead resistance, overhead supply. So in my opinion, that is something like right around here. That's really, because then all you got to worry about is these guys, and they've had plenty of time to get out, and they're really not that much resistance. That's all you have to worry about, you see? That's it. And it's hardly anything. So it should break and run once it breaks that level at 104, like it did. Right? Because there's there's really very little overhead resistance. So that's the right point in which to grab the breakout. Not necessarily, that top level there, because of that whole concept of overhead supply and resistance. Once you guys get that down, everything will change for you. You'll stop doing the retracement trading. You'll stop taking trades that go right into congestion and retracements, and you'll just take quality trades that have blue skies above and no overhead resistance, or it's been a long time since they've been down in an area, so you can short them. They have no support, no short-term or medium-term support. Well, that's what's going to happen in those cases. IMPP just won't follow through. It's been hanging out at the stop, 105. If you got stopped out, that's quite all right. There was a little bit of a quick flush, and then it got bought back up. So it might run now, having grabbed some liquidity. MULN, it's fading. It's crapping out. So IMPP might be rushing towards 115 right now. If you're still in it, make sure you take profits at least every nickel. If not every 2 cents. There's no way. MULN's just been fading. That's not happening. All right, Home Depot, Chris, at least for me, is back to where we started. So we're, got that working for us. How about Macy's? That for you. TJX just wants to settle in right here. It's not going to move around much. Part of that is that $1.72 range. It's just not a high beta stock. Okay, you shouldn't be trying to day trade low beta. It's not really going to follow through. It's not going to give you any gains. I think Acorn is a good idea. The only problem I have with Acorn is you set it to take money out of your account. If that account ever has no money in it, every time Acorn rounds up, then and then it goes in that account that you set up to pull money from and pull it into Acorn. You get a $35 fucking NSF, non-sufficient funds fee. So I don't know. A couple of years ago when I had that, I noticed that happened once or twice, and I just canceled that sucker. So if they could do it in a way that didn't do that, that'd be great. All right, you guys, SPY and Qs are breaking down. Let's go over to the Qs, and we'll probably end up trading those for a breakdown. If Qs go below 334, that'll be a breakdown in the market. Here comes IMPP, breaking 115, penny stock trade to the upside, 10 cents of risk if you're interested. Yep, exactly, Chris. Yeah, with the ATR on TJX. Yep, exactly. All right, I'm going to take TJX off of my high-speed setup. This is totally unnecessary. OSTK now has broken down. It may form an ABCD pattern in a little bit. So keep an eye on OSTK for ABCD. Right on, Chris. All right, cool. Subscribed where? Over on YouTube? I'm trying to also help, what was his name? Bull Talk. VIX divergence, not at this point. What's this? Pretty much predicted. The first, yeah, there you go, Josh. Hell yes. Josh, that is a skill that will just pay you so many dividends in life. There goes Home Depot. Good to have some negative alpha, negative delta in your portfolio. That's it. Oh, CZR. Yeah, I was curious if we could take that trade today. I don't know. Nobody. I don't think anybody's gifted me anything. If you want me to take a look at a ticker there over on TikTok, you just have to gift me something, and then in exchange, I will give you an analysis of whatever stock you wanted me to take a look at. That just makes sure that the most serious of you come to the front of the queue. Every time I type CZR. Nah, that's not really happening much on CZR. I'm going to go with the second day follow through on CZR. All right, you guys over on TikTok, I'm shutting down the stream. All you got to do is click the link in my bio in order to come over to our trading group, and you can continue with us for free in there. Have a good one. See you soon. Let's see if anybody gifted me and I didn't notice. I think it's going to tell me in a second. I didn't notice. IMPP with the just fake out rip down, just like get the hell out of there. Don't even touch it again, ever. Like, dude, that is fully manipulated stock. Full on. Play around with that fire. Chris, did HD break yesterday's low? Not yet. Okay. We're going to add on to that when it breaks yesterday's low on Home Depot. That is the day two follow through. That happens. All right. How many of you are new in here? So we're looking for a breakdown at 312.35 on Home Depot, and that could come pretty fast because this market is just plunging. Okay, so OCGN, if it's dropping, then that's, you got your 5-minute range that you have to work with, the 5-minute opening range. Once it breaks it, you're out. End of the. Thank you. Good job. I want you to stop that bleeding. Yeah, that was just crazy. That was a very nice green candle, but it looks like that's a shit stock, and that's why nobody wants to be in it. That's why it's going down. And it looks like they took whatever advantage they could to just do a shelf offering right into that little bit of strength. They're like, just do it, you know? So they treat their investors like total assholes. But that's very common with, is it a biotech? That's very common with biotech. So, live and learn, I guess. I mean, you didn't realize? Don't hold biotech overnight. Fucking ever. Yeah, you should just invest in Apple and shit. Like, what are you doing? Getting in Ocugen, going in a downtrend and popping on one day. That's a day trade at best, right? We got to get you into some better direction here, I think. Get you there. Yeah, Q's growth definitely dropping. And I'm going to go scour through any of my holdings, see what's up, see if things at risk. Nope, everything's looking good. Are over there. Yeah, forget IMPP. Yeah, that puppy. Quality. Indo is kind of grinding up, but it actually did a fake out that was not too favorable at this point. I would rather see it break 844, the high on INDO. All right, yeah, I'm going to cut the stream over on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter. So you guys just click the link to come on over to our server, trading server, and you'll be able to continue there. You can experience it for free and stop live stream.